Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 1 of my brand new playthrough. We are playing through What Remains of Edith Finch. So, I'm sitting on my home screen here because this game just starts. It just throws you right in. There's no, main screen. And normally, of course, I click on the main screen and I sit there and that's when I do my intros. Not in this case, though, because it just launches you right in. So I thought I would go ahead and start right here. But here we go. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the full playthrough of this game. In this, in this video. I suspect this will probably be a full playthrough, in one video. So, which is pretty neato. I don't do a whole lot of those, but admittedly, I'm not against it. That's for sure. Listen to that awesome music. I'm just getting lost in the music. And we're here, just like that. I suppose I could have started it right here, but then you wouldn't have seen that really cool intro, you know? Anyway, so I'm sitting on this bench on a ferry or something. The other thing is, it is likely that I will be getting all of the achievements, because I have a guide next to me, and there is not a lot of achievements, but there is 1,000 gamer score, so, I am gonna probably try to grab all of these in this playthrough, and I have a guide in front of me to make it happen, Captain, so here's hoping. Oh, also I meant to say, this game is basically blind. I have no idea what this game is about. I have never seen gameplay. I think I watched the trailer, but it was recently on sale on Xbox at some point, and I picked it up, along with a few others. On my home screen there, you might have seen Gris. That was another one. I picked up Hotline Miami 1 and 2, which I've also never played. And so there was quite a few things that I picked up that were very, very different. Anyway. Let's see.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
So yeah, I've never seen this game. It's very popular. A lot of people play it. It's very popular. As far as indie games go, it seems to have done very, very well. Like I said, I've never played it, and so, I don't even know what the gameplay is like, so, but I've heard a lot of good things from people that did, so I just, we're just going, we're just jumping into it, man. Oh, there's a zoom button.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Interesting. I'm just seeing if it what any other. Oh, the Y button opens the little family tree thing, and of course the left is a zoom. The right button or left button is also a zoom, and then the right button allows you to interact with things.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Interesting.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. Okay, so there is a fork in the road. We need to go right, but once we get all the way to the end, then we back up down the left path just a little bit. Is how this is gonna work. Oh, let me verify, because the other one, look, is there is a there's a peephole and telescope. Just long enough to hear all of the commentary. So that's the other one we need to do. All right. They have warning. It's very pretty though. Super pretty. Is there a way to up the turn speed? Because I feel like that turn speed is real slow. Oh my heaven! Do not invert it. Vertical, actually. Okay.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Interesting.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Interesting. This is the fork in the road, obviously. We're going right is the way we need. Go all the way to the end, hear all the commentary, and then we'll back up down the left path just a little bit to get the achievement. It's very pretty, though, I will tell you. The other thing I meant to mention is this, it seems like that there's gaps, so there might be some cuts in here as I try to trim out, like if I'm just like walking down this path and if nothing happens, I might cut out some things. If nothing crazy happens, then I will probably cut some stuff out. It just kinda, you know, depends.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh. I don't know what year this takes place in. Although in the family tree, I think I saw some 2010s and 2016s, so it's like modern times-ish. Near enough to modern times. Also, deer. Anyway, don't worry about all that.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Well, depending on what happened, I would say that
And
makes
now I have
sense.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, so there's that. So let's go down this left path just a little bit.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as
Interesting.
if they're about to say something but never do.
Aha! All roads take both paths to the house. Sick. Okay, there we go. Old school truck. Especially considering this is like, I think this should be like fairly modern times. Also, Washington, does he think that means we're in Washington?
The house
I
was
don't know.
exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow. What a house. How is that structurally sound? On top there. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know enough about how all that works. Okay, really quick. Okay, so we got that one. So next one is there are 9 peepholes and 1 telescope in the game. You need to look at all of them and to hear the commentaries to get the achievement. Before you enter the house from the side door, there is a peephole on the fence. Look into it to hear the dialogue. This one doesn't count as a peephole according to several comments, so I just want you to know there's a peephole and you can hear Edith's words. Okay.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, that's kind of fair. It's
Now,
like
as
a lot.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Oh.
I was afraid of the house.
She's 17 now, apparently. Or, yeah, I think that's what that's saying. Okay, so the peephole is over here. Which this one doesn't count, apparently, but there's commentary in it, so I want to see it.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Well, at least that's easy. You just walk up and you just keep holding forward, and it just works. Interesting.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I would imagine. Alright, so once you've entered the house, there are 6 available, 1 on the first floor, 5 on the second. Okay, so first one is in the library. Well, it's a lot going on. All these, like, cooking things. Just, like, trying to take it all in, you know?
For the first time in years,
January.
I felt like I was home.
Wow, there's a lot going on here. There's, like, books everywhere. A lot of cooking stuff. Like, an incredible amount of cooking
But instead
books.
of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm a little scared to click on anything in case it moves the story forward. But I'm sure it's
Like
fine.
how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh. Okay, so you could just click on that stuff for, like, dialogue and things. Oh my gosh, how much salmon do you need? So much
Nothing in
salmon.
the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. like a smile with too many teeth.
Like, holy cow. It's like, look at all this stuff, dude. Anyway, there's so much stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, so there's the one downstairs. The other, what, 5? Yeah, the other 5 are upstairs. Okay. We're gonna finish exploring the downstairs first, but...
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
Wow.
along with the rest of the house.
Okay, there's a key. I'm just curious to explore more.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Dang. There's a lot of history here, admittedly. I'm very curious.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh. Okay. Alright. And now I think the key opened this. Ooh. Well, I'm not sure I want to go downstairs, though. Maybe I should explore upstairs first. Because that
After
seems like a
Mom
basement, you
disappeared,
know?
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so 3 of them are down here. Far left is Calvin, I believe.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Interesting. So, okay, so there's Edith, born in 1999. Okay, and then Calvin is way at the bottom down there, and there's that. Interesting. Okay, and Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Wow. There's a lot. Really quick, I'm gonna hit this one again. I feel like I might have backed out too soon. Okay, well, definitely not because she said it, so. And then, yeah. This would be Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, so there's those 3. And then Barbara is at the other end. I think it's over here, I believe. Yeah. Make sure there's nothing else. There is an incredible amount of books in this house. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
That's interesting.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Interesting.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh. Okay, one step at a time. We need to go to Molly first. Which I think is down here. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Wow. There's a lot of people that apparently died in this house that they just like had a room in and they just never got rid of it. Like forever.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
See what I mean? Like a great uncle. Like a lot of people lived in this house and they just never
He
unsealed
told me there
anything.
were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, I think you're trying to see what the key fits to. Oh. A book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What on earth?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh. Okay. You'll get out of the house and come to the family cemetery. When you see Odin's statue, go past him, turn right. That's what the telescope is. Okay, so we can just do our normal thing. Mm-hmm.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Well, that's interesting.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's incredible. Wow.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah. That's wild. Molly.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
You took the gerbil's food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Goldfish. For a second, I thought she was gonna eat the gerbil. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what? She ate her gerbil? But she didn't.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, at least I think those were like berries or something. Seemed more like food.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Dang it. That would have been the nice low-hanging fruit.
Mom, can I come out now?
You're locked in your room?
It's late. Go to sleep.
What if I had to use the bathroom or something? You ever think about that?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
I'm chained in? Am I a prisoner?
Suddenly, I was a cat.
Well, that was not a twist I was expecting. Is there like a jump button? Oh, yes. Boy, there sure is. The only button, one of two buttons in the game.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Get back here, you bird. I'm a cat and I'm gonna get you. Let's see.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mom, Dad, I'm a cat. They're like, I don't care. It's not impressive. Little bird. I'm making tracks. I figured it out.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Almost, and I'm starving. I'm a cat and I'm hungry.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah.
I gobbled her up.
Oops. I jumped and
Suddenly,
missed.
I was an owl. First,
Luckily,
all I heard was the wind.
I turned into an
Then
owl.
I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I mean, there's so many. How am I supposed to possibly find anything in here? Oh, I almost had it, dude. Oh, I did get it. Look at that. I was really lucky it just gave that to me.
Looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I
Oh.
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Wow, it was really nice of the game to give that to me. I wasn't even close. I was just swooping randomly. All right, looking for more victims.
A mama rabbit.
Aha. Wait for it. Go! Oh, that one was me. That one I actually got. I feel good about that
She was
one.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
It's gonna be rough without water. Ah! I need water to live. Ah! Yeah. Gotta get myself free. I'm going to the ocean, baby. Yes!
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
Let's go.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh my gosh, it's inverted. Okay. No, wait, it's not inverted. My brain said it would be inverted and it threw me off. Come here, little fish. You cannot hide. What's inside? Wait, is that a seal?
Juicy seal.
Seal!
I tore off her flipper, and it
Ow!
tasted really good.
She's not even ready for what's about to happen. Where did you go, little seal? I am a shark, and I'm going to get you. There you are. Sorry, my brain does always opposite of whatever sticks are. Come here!
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, I'm all wiggly. Boy, I'll say I'm a giant squid now. Oh,
Now
I got
was a
you.
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm dragging myself forward. This guy doesn't even know.
But I moved real quiet.
Come here! He's dead. Let's go up. All the way up.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
There is no stopping. Come here! His crew's getting eaten and he doesn't even know.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Yeah, I did.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
And I'm gonna find it. This game is awesome. I have no idea what's happening, but like, I mean, you know, I'm following. It's not that I don't know. I'm following. It's just, oh, hang on, I've made a mistake. Oh god, oh boy. All right, we're good. Sorry, I accidentally screwed that up. We're good though. We're good. I'm on the bathroom floor. We're slithering
I got
forward.
closer and closer.
Yeah, I did. Oh, hey, it's Molly's bedroom.
All of my stomach started growling.
All of them. Hello, little light.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
What? Whoa. What is happening with this girl? Anyway. Wow. That was a lot.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That's interesting. Interesting. Well, that was cool.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay, so they had a
I spent
cat.
a
They
lot of
okay,
time
I
in
got
Great
you.
Grandma Edie's room.
So they had a cat named Molly, and it was named after the girl Molly that died in the 40s. Gotcha. Lurpy. All these birds with photos.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
There's a lot of dead people, let me tell you.
The room was like a museum.
Truly.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Yikes, that name though. Ingeborg. Yikes.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wow, he moved the whole house?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Wow.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Sorry,
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow. Well, that was interesting.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. Alright. So as she's learning things, she's kind of like filling out information. You know, getting little drawings of them as she learns things.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well, you know. She does sound like quite the storyteller.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
I was about to say, wow. I like almost threw up. Like, what is happening with this floor?
Trace.
Yeah, there's a very obvious kind of trace.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't leaving.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see, I feel like I must have missed something.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Oh. Well, well. Sorry, I keep forgetting I have to do stuff
There's
to
a
get
secret
things
in
to
this
open.
bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, and you closed it on the tab. That's gonna bend it. Oh.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah. Calvin Finch. So Calvin is the grandfather's brother that also died young for some reason.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, this house is truly as full of secrets. Calvin. I'm slowly making it like room to room. Then Sam. Uh-huh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Well, that's interesting. Oh. Oh. What kind of place is this? Wait. I feel like there was stuff back here I didn't really even get a look at. I discovered that a little fast. I was like, am I allowed to do this?
I guess
Yeah.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah. Oh no.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
He has a broken leg, I notice. I know what I'm doing. This might be how you broke your leg the first time, kid. Let's not jump off, okay?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh, hey, I can move my other leg.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Uh-oh. I was about to say, I feel like I know what's about to happen.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Uh-oh.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Yeah, well, tough cookies, Mom. I'm doing something impossible today.
the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is insanity.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, I did it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
And got launched off that cliff. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane, bro.
Calvin's
So,
story felt
wow.
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wow. That's crazy. Launched off that cliff. Dang. And apparently, obviously he was an adventurous kid because he was
He
already...
roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, that makes sense. He was, he had a broken leg, so he clearly was doing
Mom
something
said
already.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, he got out as soon as he was physically able to do it, which... I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, wow, I wasn't, like, ready for all
The passages were a
that.
pretty tight fit.
Yeah.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah. Definitely. Should I go into this one? There was another option back there though.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
There was another option in there. That's what I'm nervous about. But I probably can get back in, so we can explore.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, I had to mute for a minute because of the... You know what? Is that the... That's not the music. Oh my gosh, that music though. Bum, 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 na, 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 na.
Scratch and imagine
It's
the
Halloween, baby. Copyrighted music. Gonna get in trouble. Don't even care. Where are you, Rick? I gotta save my my dude. I'm fine.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
And then ate them? Straight up? Alright. It's like, could you chill out? Sorry.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Come here, fridge. You're not even ready for what I'm about to do to you.
Oh dear!
Really? Rick? Really? I hit him super late. So late.
Barb, relax. I I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Yeah, well done.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
She's like, fine.
You're dead, Walter.
He might be dead anyway. I'm coming for you, Walter. Gah! Gah! It's like, could you stop trying to hit everything? I'm coming, and not even the Halloween music will save you, boy. It's like, are you the killer in a house? Die, roller skate. All right. Walter, your older sister has had enough with your tomfoolery, Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Creepy.
Police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Is the hook man in the house?
Saw the hook man, and
It was probably her stupid boyfriend again.
speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to do something again. That's my bad.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
I'll say. We gotta get out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
What are the odds it's the actual hook man guy, you know?
Hinges grow.
Very loudly. Oh, Annie slipped on the roller skate?
He wasn't moving,
Wow.
but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Indeed, let's go beat him to death. Barbara fended off the hook man, probably her boyfriend, trying again to scare her. And he died, and maybe she kills herself out of, I don't know, regret or something. Well, clearly he's not dead.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I'll get it. I hope it's the hook man somehow. He like went outside. Came outside, ring the doorbell.
She heard whispering.
Don't get suspicious, woman.
Inside the house.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Wow, really?
Come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Oh, that's nice.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Uh-huh.
Little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh my god!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Well, that was too soon. Wow. What a story. Wow. That was something. So that's what happened to Barbara. Like,
All
so
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
that's like, so it was like, maybe it was the real Hook. Like, if the Hookman guy was real, was it like a gang? You know, like, 'cause like, obviously there weren't real monsters. So, you know, wow, that was something. Anyway, now we can go to that other
now I know why
fork.
Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Oh, also.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Yeah. I figured it'd be locked. Okay, so we saw Barbara. And let's see. Of course, we went into there, and then we saw Molly, because that was like the. I think we saw that.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah, good hint. All right, yeah, I got you. I got you. Stop screwing around. Go hit the music box. Anyway, well, that was wild. There's a lot up there, dude. Okay, so you go over here. And you keep her going. There it is. Crafty. Yeah, real crafty. Well, wasn't that something? Mm-hmm. The basement, an ancient pool table. Old sink, washer dryer. You know, the works. Exposed insulation.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, it's like lots of tools and stuff. Oh, the table saw that I think the father had an accident on at some point.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages? She's like,
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh. And was she? Ah.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Yeah. What was I expecting? More secret doors. Okay, I just want to see if there's anything behind me. Okay. What is this house? What do you mean?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh. Where had Walter gone?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my gosh, what is this? A
If there's
bunker?
a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. So it's like there's like a old bunker down here, dude. Oh, is this Walter?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Wow, Walter moved into this bunker.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Wow. It's now 1976.
You get used to anything.
I think I might move that little thing if it shook that much every time.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Yeah, you know, just nothing unusual.
And then one day, everything just
2005?
stopped.
There's no
Whatever that thing
shaking.
was, it was gone.
Probably
Maybe
died of
I
old
got
age.
tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Wow.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
I have no peaches.
I'm done waiting.
Yeah, no more being
I have
afraid.
to leave. Well, I still can.
It's time to go. I'm now probably old. I've been down in this bunker for 30 years. And I'm out, I tell you. As soon as I get down this ladder with my old bones. Oh, wow.
I know
What
it's
a
out there
bunker.
somewhere.
It's definitely out there. Well, I'm gonna find him.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Right. That, yes. That maybe
Mom.
Hook Man or the monster or this bad luck curse, whatever they have.
And Calvin.
Oh my god, everybody's dead.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Tired of eating canned peaches, I'll tell you what.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
And hit by a train. Because I was standing on the railroad tracks. But at least he didn't have to do anything else. Yeah, he wasn't old. He was like, what is that, 48 to...
Walter died when I was
yeah.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, he was just in the basement, you know. Haunted by what happened to his sister all those years ago. So, that's cool. I mean, he looks way older than I think he is, right? Because, like, what is that? Like, that's... There to 60, so that's 48 plus 5, that's 53? Is 53? He does not look 53. I mean, I guess your hair might have gone white a little sooner, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Protect me.
Interesting. Well, let's go see where Walter went. There we go. Wow. So Walter was just in the basement that whole time, dude. Just like, you know, because he kind of lost his mind, I feel like, when his sister died.
I'd end up like Walter.
You know? He just, I don't know, I feel like he kind of lost it a little bit.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Yeah.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of buried secrets going on around
I
here.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Uh-huh. It's like a graveyard of peaches or cans or whatever.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh, the shaking was the train right beneath the house. It just
Now that
occurred to
there's
me.
only one of us left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Makes sense.
and found out what happened to everyone else.
Yeah. The shaking
But now
was
I
the
know the
train.
story.
That's why it was on a schedule, is because there was the train right beneath the house and Walter lived in the basement. So he was barely of like a thin wall away from the train every day. That explains the shit there was, so why it was on a schedule.
Themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
That's a Good. That's a good point. A little shrine to Walter with all this train stuff because he got hit by a train right here. Obviously, this train is no longer functional because the track is very, very destroyed.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
It's like
Maybe
an
it'd
old
be better
dock.
if all this just died with me.
I don't know, man. I think I'd want to know. Like, what was happening? I'd want to
I
know.
thought you should know about your family.
Wow, look at
And the
that.
history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah. Like a launch, all kinds of random things. That's just where the path would have been had things if things weren't so run down. Anything out here? Not really. Just a broken dock. Nothing crazy.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
Yeah.
any of it seems possible.
That's a fair point.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, right. That's a good point. That's probably a bad sign. Cemetery was up before the house was built. That's a bad
It's
sign.
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh
3
my
of the gerbils
gosh.
were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh no. Okay, so after you do all this, let's see. Come out of the house, come to the cemetery. When you see the Odin Finch statue, go past him, turn right. Yeah, wow. The pet cemetery is almost more haunting.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh my gosh. Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edie Finch, and Walter Finch. Oh, don't forget Barbara Finch, obviously.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, we go
She
over
could
here.
see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, that's like the house that the dude drowned in, I think. Where the house, it like capsized. Maybe the house either washed this way or that's where it landed. That's wild. Okay, so there's that. Next, after you climb all the way to the upper area of the Finch house, you'll pass a small classroom and find Milton Castle. You can enter the castle through the back window. Finish Milton's story and return. With Milton Castle on your back, you'll see Lewis's psychedelic boat at the higher position. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I was just curious if there was anything back there.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam Finch, Gus Finch, Gregory Finch.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Wow. There's more.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis Finch, Sanjay Kumar, Milton Finch. Wow. There's a lot of death in this family.
There's
A
so many
crazy
things
amount of
I wish I
death.
could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah? It could be.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh my gosh, are you 22 weeks pregnant? Easy. Wow. Let's see,
I never met
22
Travis,
weeks.
but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Let's see, so what? 22 weeks. So let's see. 4 weeks, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So she's like 5.5 months, I think is what that is. Dang.
They were both pretty intense.
Wow. Boy, I'll say. Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It will be easier.
Too early, Dad.
Oh, ow! I was supposed to take a picture.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh my gosh, the flashbang is so painful. I keep shutting my eyes for it. It still
You're right,
hurts.
Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
Boy, that one took
You're not
forever.
always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I mean, probably. That last one took me like an hour to find.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Yeah. Maybe,
Give me a minute to
Dad.
check the map.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Hang on, I'm trying to find. Oh, there you go.
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Cool! Action shot. Right as she shot it.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
I just realized. Cool. She's crying. Awesome.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn.
He's fine. He's having fun.
Try not to think about
Dad!
Oh, the buck was like, I'm still alive, you idiot. Knocks him off. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Wow.
Of
All
all
right.
the stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's... Yikes. All right,
Sam
well.
spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's something obviously back there. Just see what else is
Instead of
going
hiding
on.
from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
He's a soldier. Yep. Kitty. Alright, before we just bounce. That section took a long time, because finding the specific photos I found very difficult. So that one took a long time. But it's alright. We got through it. Oh, exposed insulation. Sick.
After
Alright.
Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Divorce. Sam and Kay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Don't leave me in the bathtub unsupervised. Mom,
Hello?
I'm a small child. Don't leave me unsupervised in the
I
bathtub.
told you I don't want to talk right now.
Eh.
I wonder what he saw.
I don't know, but I'm freaking nailing it.
I know you did everything you could.
No.
If I hadn't called that night.
Uh-oh. But you drain the water out. Surely that's less dangerous, right?
I wish you could have told us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
about
Uh-oh.
what he saw.
Turn it back off. Turn it back off. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I said don't leave him unsupervised. I told you not to leave him unsupervised.
About everything.
Wait, my little astronaut friends.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
To the surface.
Sure he's happy.
Never mind, back inside.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good
I
luck.
told you not to leave him unsupervised.
Love, Sam.
Wow. Yikes. So losing the baby brought, obviously, a wedge between Kay and Sam. Because obviously they got divorced, so... Sad face. Alright. Gus, Dawn. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, routine. I'm not sure I should be doing this.
After her brothers died.
Very pregnant, remember?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Uh-huh. That's interesting.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Yeah.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Just want to verify about anything that's going on over here.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
So I can fireman's pole back to the ground or go outside.
Lewis was born a year later.
Okay, not going down that way.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Yeah.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah? Okay, let's see. So after you climb all the way to the upper area, you'll pass a small classroom and find Milton's castle. You can enter the castle through the back window. Finish Milton's story and return. With Milton's castle on your back, you'll see Lewis's psychedelic boat in a higher position. Okay, so this seems like the upper area. So I feel like that we're supposed to go... Okay, there's a small classroom. Okay, you'll pass a small classroom to find Milton's
Things
castle.
were good. Almost normal.
So I think we do this section, and then on the way back out, I think we do something else.
But it didn't last.
Yeah, there's a surprise. Whoa!
At the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ah, okay. Here's the castle part. So we do this.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Milton disappeared? Right. Okay, you'll do, so I did that. You can enter Milton's castle through the back window. Finish Milton's story and return. With Milton's castle on your back, you'll see Lewis's psychedelic boat in a higher position. Okay, so we do the Milton section. I want to be sure about make sure there's nothing back here, but there's not. Okay. So we do this section, and then we will turn around. And then on the way back out, things should be different. Wow. Dang, that's crazy.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Sorry. That's crazy. Milton.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Well, that's interesting.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. Right, sorry. I didn't come in through the door.
Whatever
What, are you
Milton had found
crazy?
in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, now with the castle on your back, you should see the boat at a higher position, it says. Oh, isn't that the peephole right there? You can see it right. You can see it right there. It's not like the lower. The lower thing, for some reason, it circles this other thing. I guess I'll just do a little sweep of this to make sure there's nothing else up here. But I don't feel like I saw anything else up here. Okay. Okay. I think I have an idea. Cause it circles the lower thing. I thought. Oh no, maybe it didn't. I might have misread what this looks like here. Okay, hang on. My brain, I thought I was looking at the lower part, but now that I'm staring at the picture, it's definitely the upper part, so. We're totally good. I messed up. I think we're supposed to go up here.
Mom
Yeah,
definitely
there we
blamed
go.
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
There we go. And then Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
So he got really into drugs. Oh. Okay. I just noticed that there might be a lot here that I screwed up. Oh, there we go. Well, there's one of my achievements. Yay! That's the good news. The bad news is I screwed up literally every other achievement because the order is a scotch confusing. So, that's unfortunate. Okay, that looks like one. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do, but okay. Because here's what I noticed. So, like I said, it was confusing. So, apparently what you need to do is, one of them is the Great Owl achievement. So, in the one where you're playing as Molly and you're the owl swooping down, you need to do only swoop twice. Like, one for each rabbit. And I think I failed that. So the next one is the Drunken Sailor. When you are also as Molly, when you're playing the squid monster, you're supposed to let the sailor at the top finish the song, and then you can eat him, which I screwed up. When you're playing as Barbara in the comic section, you're supposed to knock all the pool balls off the table with the thing, which I messed up. And the next one, when you're in the bathtub as Gregory, you're supposed to use the frog to knock all of his letters of his name off the bathtub, which I also messed up. So I messed all those ones up, and then, but the one that we can get now is, in the ending credits, there's someone named Johan, and we're supposed to wait until he appears, and then we can get him, and then at the very end, you can replay chapters, which is how I'm gonna go back and get all the rest of these achievements, and, we can play Calvin's story again, then we should get the achievement. So, you know, I think it was a little confusing because the achievement for the peepholes came first, but I didn't realize the rest of these achievements were in the middle of all of the peepholes. I thought it was in order, so I thought like the peepholes would go, and then when you were done with all of that, then you could get the rest of them. So I didn't look at the rest of them, and if I had realized, we could have done that in one go, but I guess not. But it's fine. I'll go back in and I'll get the rest of them. Alright, let's go into the drug user's room.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah. Oh, no! I just turned around. I didn't want to go up to the stairs. Go back in. I didn't want to go out. I was just trying to turn around. Alright, sorry. So he got really into drugs. Congratulations.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah, well, probably difficult to focus when you're high out of your mind. Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
I cannot reach it. Am I supposed to be able to reach that?
wander.
Oh. Oh, he's in a game. Oh, okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Yeah, I'm doing both at the same time.
Imagining a labyrinth.
I think that's just a circle.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Semi 3D now.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Yeah, it's because he's completely checked out.
Tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hi, Bobby.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, my own music now.
Then
Sick.
He made musicians.
Follow me, my band and dog.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Yes, follow me, my people.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Sorry, I got lost.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
We're conquering everything.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he
These
forgot
Lewis
to go home
puns.
from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp.
I feel like it makes sense. I don't know why. It's incredible that I'm doing so well, considering I'm doing two things at once.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
I'm chopping as fast as I can.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Hang on. Gotta catch back up. There we go.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Wow. What a section. I feel like there's something really relatable about that. There's something like worrisomely relatable about that. Uh-huh.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Makes sense. Oh, I'm like the real Lewis, the fantasy Lewis.
Despised the man with a royal contempt.
That's fair. I guess I am supposed to interact with him. I should have clicked. I didn't for some reason. Oh no, obviously. Derp. Derpity derp.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Thank you, my loyal subjects.
With his companions.
Thank you. You are my people, I love you!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Huzzah!
There was only one thing left to do.
To be crowned king! Uh-oh. And get beheaded? Sure.
Oh! Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Mm-hmm.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I think Lewis probably stuck his head in that fish beheader thing. He probably stuck his head in there because he just lost it. He lost touch with the reality on top of the fact that his life was crap. Which is why he spent so much time in his own head, you know? Like, with his imagination and stuff. So, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, dang. That is a lot. There's something also very relatable about that whole thing, for some reason. Okay, so we got all of those, and I guess at this point... Yeah, we won't get that one, but... We'll just see. Alright, so we did that. I guess we can get out of this. And I think we're headed up after this. Oh. Well, probably not. Ah, okay, there we go. Sorry. Went the wrong way. My bad. Went the wrong way.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Ah.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Mm-hmm.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah. Interesting.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
So this is our room, Edith's room.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
She's like, oh, I don't want to be here for this. Uh-huh. Sorry, I felt a sneeze coming on. She's like, I don't want to be here for this. Listen to you two argue.
Shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sold the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Easy, it's very dork.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think
Oh,
it's
that's
best
not why.
if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Not good.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God,
Dang.
it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look
When
how
the fog
low the
broke
tide is.
I lost my way.
Just go straight. Don't turn. Don't even turn your head. Just keep going straight.
I got turned around.
Oh, there's a rock suddenly. Well, it was still this way, so unless they specifically changed directions on me
For
just
a
to
while,
push to
I
the memes.
I started seeing things.
Oh. Yeah. Boy, I'll say.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Is that a bed?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Well, well.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No!
It's
Mom!
mine. Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Garrett!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
No!
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Grandma! Mom's dragging me away. This is not the answer.
Next
She's a...
morning, the van
No.
She was already gone.
I don't blame her.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. the last Finch left alive.
True.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Isn't it better to know?
And tell you all these stories myself.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
It's a contingency, I guess.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, and she died? She was like 18 years old. So her son did get born, and somehow she died, and he discovered the journal that she left that, like, you know, cataloged the whole thing. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, that was interesting. Dang. That's crazy, dude. Oh, are these like the devs, like childhood pictures? Alright, so the one we're looking for is Johann. Well, what a crazy game, dude. What a crazy game. I completely blew the achievements thing, but it's alright. I'll go back in and get him myself, so it's fine. That's him, the man. Unlockables programmer. Okay, I did see him, so it doesn't say you were supposed to do anything, and wait until he appears. Yeah, there it is. Thanks, Johann. See Johann's name in the ending credits. Aw, that's cool. Yeah, what a neato game, dude. Super neato game. The end. Yeah, that's insane, dude. What a crazy game. But yeah, this will definitely be the full playthrough. But yeah, now I'll need to replay the story because I need the one for Calvin again, and I need to do the Calvin again for the achievement, but I have to go in through most of the individual ones because I need their achievements. So that's a thing I gotta do. But yeah, what a cool game. Like overall, like what a neato game. Yeah, so this will definitely be the full playthrough. I'm gonna get the rest of these achievements probably right now in this sitting. But yeah, and overall, I like the idea of kind of poking around and checking out some new games, and yeah, we'll see what other trouble we can get up to. But yeah, what a great game! I hope you guys enjoyed, and I certainly did. This was neato. So anyway, that is gonna call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.